got deployed to Afghanistan in 2006, and we was over doing combat patrol missions and humanitarian aid missions, dropping food off to villages and stuff. And my platoon got ambushed by a large Taliban force.
I ran over an improvised explosive device in Iraq. I was severely injured and flown to Baghdad, where the 54th Troop Medical Hospital stabilized me.
We did a lot of interdiction, counterterrorism, counter-sniper work. We worked in different areas in 03 and 04. Of course, we fought the military and the insurgents. I was with the Special Task Force, working with all the coalition forces in Iraq and special ops teams. In 05, I went with the 155 out of Mississippi, stationed in Iskandariyah, near Route Martina, doing a lot of work, and that's where I got hurt at.
Getting to come here, this is my second Wounded Warrior hunt in the state of Mississippi, and these two areas and Hot Coffee, the community here in specific has been phenomenal. It's so good to know that people genuinely care about you. You know, I don't think anybody here feels like they're special or did anything more than what we promised to do when we raised our right hands. And I don't think I've ever been hugged so much in my life as I have here this weekend.
If you have these fans, you can't repay that. And these people are repaying them soldiers for their sacrifice.
It blesses my heart to give them something back for what all they've done for us. He told me that, he said, look, if it hadn't been for the Wounded Warrior Project, he said, I would have already ended it.
Mississippi is officially ranked as one of the most generous states in the country. But that's no surprise to anyone who really knows us. One thing that should accompany that little bit of information, and is not always evident, is that the good folks of Mississippi are thankful. And some of the best evidence of the size of our hearts is the local participation in something called the Wounded Warrior Project. Now, this organization groups communities of folks that know about sacrifice and pairs them with our brave men and women of the armed forces who are back home now, who would like to hunt, fish, or just enjoy a great Mississippi outdoor adventure. We're about to let you meet some friends in the Hot Coffee Taylorsville area who wanted to get involved, if for no other reason than to just say thank you. This program was recorded this past winter and spring during deer and turkey seasons. The hunters were men from Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas, and other states, and the support staff for this event was great in number. It consisted entirely of local area residents wanting to make an effort just to give something back. Now, the bonds created here could last a lifetime. Don't you like it when a plan comes together? Now, the turkey hunt was typical. Turkeys everywhere. This part of our state is second to none in the number of turkeys. They were gobbling early, they were gobbling late, and points in between. The only problem these fellers had was getting them birds to come on in and close the distance. Now, some turkeys were harvested, but unfortunately, not everybody got a bird. But everyone was treated to a show, and right here, there were three things working against them. A 400-yard fence between the hunters and the birds, a whole lot of hens, and not one, but three big old long beards.
Well, we started the Wounded Warrior. We first were doing Hunt of a Lifetime for kids, and from that's how we got into the Wounded Warrior with Angela Boykin from Laurel. And we have two hunts. We have a deer hunt in December, and then we have a turkey hunt in the early spring. And it just means the world to us. I look forward to it. If I could do it more than twice a year, I would. We look forward to it so much, just to show the soldiers how much we appreciate what they do for us.
The Wounded Warrior Project, of course, is about like I asked Beverly a couple of weeks before the hunt started. I said, look, one night we'd gone to bed, I said, are you as thrilled about the hunt as I am? She said, I sure am. And look, we love doing it. We love taking these guys out. I don't do as much hunting with them as I would like to, but you know, it takes a lot of effort just to get it to work. But to compare that with Beverly killing her first turkey, I don't know. I was probably more thrilled with her killing her turkey than she was. But look, it's all a blessing. You just get out here and just have a wonderful time with these guys. They came in, I'm rambling, but anyway, they came in and when they got out, there's 4 of them at one time, said, look, it's like going to a family reunion. And I said, you got that right.
You know, I love to hunt with my dad, and I always did, and with my brothers as well, but you know, just things that make hunting meaningful to me are just spending time with, you know, people you enjoy. And that's it's not so much how much you get or what you get of what you're actually after. It's the spending the time, the good quality time that you're looking for. And if you can understand, you know, hey, if you're deer hunting, it's not necessarily that 12-pointer. That's a good bonus, but it's not necessarily what you're after. I'm looking for that good time and that camaraderie that goes with it. And for wing shooting, it's no exception. I'm looking for that good round of friendship or family that gets closer together, and that was something that for me and our family it always brought us closer together.
I served in the National Guard back in the 90s. I joined straight out of high school, and we got activated and went overseas, and a lot of good people, you know, and we come back home, and this Wounded Warrior stuff really didn't come around until a couple of years ago. And had a friend, mutual friend, me and my wife, that called us on if we'd come help. I said, yeah, we'll come help. What about entertainment? And we're doing the karaoke, you know. It's everybody, we get loose, it's fun, you know. And we've done it at a couple hunts, and like my wife said earlier, she wasn't able to do it this year, and she asked my wife if she helped coordinate it for her, and she gladly said yes. She's worked very, very hard on getting this done. I'm very proud of her, and she's doing it for a very good